How can we read a book more efficiently? Well, let me introduce you to Edgar Dale's learning pyramid. This pyramid basically shows that, based on our actions, we retain a certain percentage of what we learn. In other words, when we read about a topic, we only retain about 10% of what we read, okay? We retain 20% of what we hear, double that, and 30% of what we see. 50% of what we see and hear, 70% of what we discuss, 80% of what we do, and 95% of what we teach. Obviously, these percentages are just for illustration, okay? But it's true that reading about how a well works with pulleys isn't as effective as seeing it in action. But if you see it and someone's explaining how the well works, you'll understand it better, right? You'd learn 50%. And obviously, if we can teach it, it means we know it and can pass that knowledge on to someone else, right? So what's the point? If we read a book, we get 10%, hearing it 20%, reading and listening together, we'd get 50% of the info, making a percentage. How do we do that? Well, let's say we have a book, right? Typical ebook, I have it here, it's an image. Can't select text. Ctrl-A does nothing, okay? I can't select the text. So we have an ebook we bought online. Obviously, it has to be digital. And what we do with this ebook, which probably doesn't work with text, if it already has text, great. If not, we'll run it through OCR. And OCR basically, so you search for PDF OCR, go to iLodge PDF, click select file, and upload your PDF, right? Then choose the document language and click Apply OCR. It'll process the OCR. Download it, open it, and now you can select the text. See? Do Ctrl-A, Ctrl-C, then use a text-to-speech tool. I picked KOKORO, but any TTS would work. Here's KOKORO for you. Hexcrack KOKORO TTS. KOKORO currently only works in English, but it's very good and unlimited. Other online TTS tools allow for many characters too. This one seems pretty good as well. They all work similarly. Input text, pick language, and listen. I used to use another one, but I can't recall its name now. And yes, I used it to listen, not to read. I just listened without reading along. I only retained about 20%, but it helped me get through 2 or 3 books I wouldn't have had time for otherwise. The great thing, which is why I'm telling you this, is that you can download it, okay? You have these buttons, this download button here, and you can download it. Currently, KOKORO has a limit of 5,000 characters, which depends on having the page open. You can use it locally, okay? If you're tech savvy, you can use it locally and end up with your own audiobook. No joke. There are platforms like Amazon that offer audiobooks too, but consider this option. If the book costs you 30, the audiobook might cost you 10. It might be worth it. I don't know. So that's it.